Young Gant in the building. Young Gant, Gant Jr., Lil Gant Man, anything you want to call me. J Money, what's going on with y'all? Get a nice little, good quick stream in real quick, you know what I'm saying? We're going to have a good time. If y'all want some games, you can come and get on the list. And if I can't fit you in the time frame that I plan on going, I will get you on later on tonight, I want to say. So, we'll definitely get some games in. Got Big Game James showing the love already. What's going on, James? So how do you overall feel about the game last night? Like, how do you feel about the game overall last night? That Miami Heat game right there. Man. Jimmy Butler scored how many points? 41? Jimmy Butler didn't come out there to play, I'll tell you that. So my man's James with that share too. Good looks, homie. You already know we have to start off hot with this game real quick. Give him a quick little hit stick real quick. See what's gonna happen with him.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for
Let's go. We're stopping the run already. Come on.
At the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down now.
Got LB with the light. What's going on, LB? Stopping his run game right now. Let's go. LB, did you watch the playoff games last night, dog? Or the playoff game, I should say. Man, I like the way how Miami Heat took that halftime to really adjust and stop Jason Tatum. They held Jason Tatum to 8 points in the second half. He scored 21 in the first half, but they held him down.
These safeties were good and run so far, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
They held him back so good. But I don't think it's going to happen often, though.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott.
He was still able to get the first down. Okay, that's fine. Got my grandmother with the light. What's going on, Grandma?
So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills.
Alright, that's one hit stick on Prescott.
He really became a pro receiver at a young age.
How you feeling today, Grandma? Oh my gosh, voice crack. How are you feeling today, Grandma?
That's what made that catch.
I haven't had one of those in a big minute.
Teddy Bridgewater is his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. A first down carry by Elliott. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
It's not easy playing the corner, is it? A lot of times you got to defend against the pass, but sometimes you have to play against the run. How about the job he did there, crashing inside to make that tackle for a loss?
2nd and 11 now.
Looks like the only way he can be able to play me right now is through that passing game. Because we're stopping that run game.
Met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Okay.
That'll wind up as a loss on
Alright, as
the
long
play.
as you
So
feel
now they're
better and you feeling good, that's it.
12.
Let me see. Hopefully this play don't trip with me. Oh, we got my dad in the building. You gonna see him later on today. Hey, let's go.
Get over here!
Justin Matabike able to get him down for a loss of 11.
And my dad with the light.
4th down.
What's he gonna come out in?
back in the offense, still out there. They are going to go for it.
Man, I'm just chilling, dog. Trying. Oh, just got the pick. Trying to play as great defense as possible when it came to his pass game because he found a hole one time. Fourth down conversion. I was stopping his run game though. That's my main focus with the Dallas Cowboys. Stopping the run game.
I use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it
I feel you. I feel you.
That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Man, how you feel about the Miami Heat though?
From the gun, it's Jackson. Buying time to
Okay, all right. Got my man's Wakanda Panther with the light. What's going on?
That was an excellent job of recognizing the
Whew.
situation. His
I
first
knew y'all
read
saw.
wasn't
Well,
there,
Dad
and his
didn't see the
second
game,
read
but
wasn't there. But he bought himself a
that
little
score wasn't too bad. But that man Jimmy Butler scoring 41 points though.
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Oh, if only I was like an inch away from him. Just 1 inch more away. That's it.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time.
You said your wife has to go through surgery, dog?
Down defenses and able to break big runs late in games.
Man, prayers up, bro. Prayers up, dog.
Perfect fit. I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag
Prayers
route
up,
against
bro.
zone, you're sometimes
I hope
asking for
everything.
trouble
I hope
because you
everything
might run
falls
into a
through.
defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection.
Oh yeah, I realized it by the time I saw the profile pic.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
Oh, come on, man.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They go play action with Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Catch is made by Marquise Brown.
That's not a first down,
And
is
he's
it?
out of bounds
No, it's not.
inside the
Okay.
30.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively,
Yeah, bro. Prayers up, Tyree.
continue to
Prayers
focus
up.
on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And not much of
1 inch away,
gets it
really?
down at the 24-yard line. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
You gotta take out a piece of her bone.
From the gun, Jackson. He's got
I
his
got
man.
it.
It's Andrews.
Why do you gotta take? Well, I don't want to get your business all the way out there. You know what I'm saying? So
And that's a
you don't gotta
pickup on
explain
first down.
if
And
you don't
know
want
that
to.
all week,
Got 9
both
wonderful
sides of the
viewers
ball,
in here.
offense and defense,
Hey, don't forget we have a whole PlayStation 5 giveaway at the end of the month of May.
offensive guys had the right play down.
Top Star Center at the end of the month of May will get that PlayStation 5. Go ahead and get all the exclusives you want as soon as you get it. Whoa.
They sack him back right around the 30. Osa Odighizola
Alright. I
breaking
see
through
you.
to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
Gonna pass this to Sammy Watkins, see how this is gonna end up.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do. That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side.
Let's go.
Get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Back in the first quarter, you said it, they need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax. You know, we talked about in the first quarter, but as the game progresses, still opportunities, and he took advantage of one there.
Only a yard
Come on.
on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
He didn't get him with the halfback toss.
I think when you're looking
Yep.
at his dimension.
Let's go.
Gus Edwards, a 3-yard touchdown run, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Oh, wow.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Wow.
Now it's Wilson.
What in the world? Good stuff, man. Well, Tyree, I hope everything falls through, bro. I hope everything will be okay, dog. Prayers up for real. I'm gonna keep you in my prayers, homie. No cap.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with.
No, you're not wrong. Like, you might. I don't see that. I don't see that as you being wrong or anything. You just didn't know. You know what I'm saying? You just didn't know for real.
Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Yo, I'm Uncle Tut in the building. What's going on?
Second and 8 coming up. To throw is Jackson. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12
Come on, man, with the light. Uncle Tut with the light.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson, forced out to his left. And the throw left sideline.
He didn't even get both his feet down.
Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion
Yeah, that's why he couldn't get both his feet down. That's fine. That's fine.
Here's second and 10. Left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. We're going to need a little mustard on this one. It'll be a 51-yard attempt. And Tucker, the former Longhorn, puts this one through.
That's a fact. What my grandmother just said was a straight fact.
This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Both teams making their final preparations for the second half of action. So with that,
You said she already had surgery on one, bro. You feel like crying. I mean, don't beat yourself up, dog. For real, for real. Don't beat yourself up. You can't feel bad for something you just didn't know. You know what I'm saying? I understand you feel like crying and some more. If you gotta cry, do what you gotta do. But also remember to stay strong for her. For real. Stay strong for both of y'all.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10. And he'll power ahead.
For real, stay strong for the both of y'all.
Second down coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. Again, it's Edwards. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the winner. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Yeah, this is right.
On third down, they're going to go with the option. First down and more for Jackson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace.
Yeah, this is right, dog. This is right.
Control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
He'll get that out wide to Duvernay. Not much there, only a yard. Still 9.
This is my warm-up game too. I'm just trying to ease into this again.
Now it's Jackson. Steps away to his left.
Whew. Surprised that even registered.
Shy of the first down marker. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
Facts. Hold on, let's go ahead and do all that real quick. Get all those 7 reactions, please. Trying to get our reactions up.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. In the first half, he was in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help.
Yeah, she most definitely should be eating something.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. And now Jackson will look to throw it. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 28.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Yup. All you gotta do is hit 29,000, but if you want to have a comfortable lead, at least what 30,000, 31,000. But at the same time, this giveaway is gonna be popping sooner than later, a lot more. So there really is no comfortable lead.
They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3.
That was supposed to be a touchdown.
Back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They run once more with Edwards. And Edwards trying to push forward, but unsuccessful. They stop him short of the marker.
Oh, she getting surgery tomorrow.
On second and third down after that 9
Well, can she eat anything beforehand? Like, is there like a time limit where she can eat and then when she can't eat before the surgery?
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Nick Boyle there to make the grab. And the Ravens are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The return man, Wilson. And a nice return.
He take another hit to like that. He's most definitely fine.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
See, I knew there was something that she could probably eat or something. It was like a time frame.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. Here's Prescott. And he finds his target. It's short.
Dang, that was supposed to be a blindside hit too.
So much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Gotta get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott.
Couldn't even see.
Receiver Cooper. And he's corralled, but not before
Yeah, so yeah, she's able to eat.
This defense is
Hopefully she does eat something though, just so she don't be feeling worse by the time she actually gets to surgery.
jump start with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for him here the entire second half.
Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Let's go.
This has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12. Again, it's Elliott.
Oh, that was a good one.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Got my man's Darian Sharp with the light. What's going on, Darian? How's the family doing?
Interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the
So you trying
touchdown,
to
it's
But as long as he's eating something, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to run this
Duvernay
clock
now
out.
going to bring it out. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you
I could
run
have just
the
got
ball
more
or
straight.
do you throw it?
You said now her blood pressure's going down?
With your offensive unit,
Do you mean it's like it's going back down to normal, or is it getting too low?
So we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those.
Bro, it's literally right in front of the face.
In order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
And by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play. So essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
First down, that leads to a second and 10. Play action. Now Jackson rolling to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Andrews. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Oh, got another sneeze coming in. We got my man Zoo in the building, bro, with that 200 stars. What's going on, Zoo?
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's looking good as they come up first and 10. Right back to Dobbins on first. And room there to work it inside.
Chilling, man. I woke up today. I was feeling good, and I was like, yep, grind don't stop.
3 points separating these two
Had
sides with
to do a
2
few
minutes
things
left to
before I
go
got
in the
on,
fourth.
but now I'm on for a little bit.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They face a second down, but they are in field goal range. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on second and 2. It's now third and 1. On third down, here's Dobbins. And Dobbins, he is not going to get there. They stop him short of the line to gain. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline.
You said it's your day off and you don't go on the ride for that motorcycle? I feel that. Have a good ride, man. Simple.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here's Jackson. And it's gonna be
Only I waited just a little bit longer.
The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Cowboys defense is good.
Only I waited a little bit longer.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up? Now go to the...
Let's go.
Get over here!
What a huge play at this point in the game.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big time sack.
Where's the play? There it is.
Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18.
Okay. I see you.
Now Dak. And on the left side,
He didn't get his feet down.
out of bounds according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need
Let's
to.
go.
And that will be incomplete.
So it looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Let's go man to man one more time.
Down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th.
Let's go. Freak great defense.
They had to go for it.
And now he's about to quit. Come on and quit, dog. Don't waste my time, dog. Come on. Wow, is this what people doing now? Is he making some adjustments or something? What is this dude doing?
Such little time remaining. And boy, possession
I don't know
here
what type of
turns
adjustments
over
you should be
the
making.
football.
It's a little too late now.
Red zone.
World.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now a handoff for Dobbins. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 58 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. They'll run with Dobbins. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount. He got it done.
Nursing that. And he's
Nice game.
a late touchdown. And in the final second.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, 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 money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now it's Wilson.
I was trying to get a
Start
history.
this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past
It's all
the
good.
30. The Cowboys offense. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way. see what they do here in this last sequence.
Not only did he have a
I'm
chance to
looking for
scan
that,
the
John.
field there, it felt like he had a chance to
Give me a hell yeah! What? What?
Cause my man's Papu with the like, what's going on, Papu? Where you from and who's your favorite team, dog?
But Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
It is because, let's face it, in most cases, you're not expected to go on the road and win in the National Football League. It just doesn't usually compute.
All right.
So to get out there,
You want to be the next game, or should I go into another rank jump? Y'all let me know. GG's in the chat. Guess we going into another rank, John. That's alright. We gonna climb them ranks then. Alright, this server's moving a little fast now. Never mind. Why did they do that as soon as I say that though? I have to sneeze, another sneeze coming. Oh my god. Alright. Going up against them Bills, okay.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Bill Stadium in
His name is
upstate
Hitman
New York. A few moments ago,
BD22.
to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to
Perfect, we get
match
ball
up
at half. Let's
with
go.
the Baltimore Ravens. And we are underway in Buffalo.
Start remembering to read the X Factor jumps.
And a short kick taken
Not X
about the
Factor, but
16.
momentum.
And they're gonna
Just so I
start
know
this
what I'm
drive
going
in
up
pretty good
against.
shape as they get it out past the 30.
My kicking arc is severely shortened. Okay.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt
Go ahead and
Breida.
stop this run
And
straight
he's
like
gonna
that.
be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down.
Because his primary job is defending against the pass, you don't often see a cornerback making tackles in the backfield. But he's playing run all the way here.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Allen to throw it. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
Oh, I was hoping we can get a pick 6 off that. Let's go.
And inside the 45. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take
What
their
offense
shots
and
right
defense
away,
did they
Almost
just
got
give
like
me?
a 9-9-9 route, 9 meaning go. Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force
I don't have a
incompletion.
pistol.
Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet.
Okay.
So they can work
This
towards
ain't
another
the
couple
playbook.
stops and not allowing that
From now on, I'm going to remember to check playbooks because they just gave me a random playbook. So, yeah.
Running out of the gates as he takes this up to the 33. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to
I'll just use it.
blitzers. They come in a little bit
Try to get it
high.
done
They
with
don't have
it.
great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Jackson now off the bootleg. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Andrews.
Touchdown. Let's go.
In for the Ravens touchdown.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the
How everybody
touchdown.
else doing today?
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive.
I try to get him with the hit stick. It's all good though.
Past the 30. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now.
Hit stick. That's what I'm talking about.
Making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches,
Minimizing those and maximizing.
We got Donnie Thomas with the light. What's going on, Donnie? Where you from and who's your favorite team, homie? Oh no, you ain't talking too much.
down is Allen. Out to his
You
left.
good. You perfectly fine. Whoa.
First down and more for Allen.
Oh, that was supposed to be a hit stick, bro. I was gonna take his head off with that.
Able to slide to avoid the contact at the end.
Yeah, Charlie, you perfectly fine, homie.
Situation.
Don't even worry about it.
First of all, in the coverage through the pick, he learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play.
Oh, good swat. Good swat.
That's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their
Would
guys
favored
all
it to
the
be a
time,
pick, but it's all
separation.
good.
That's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Allen now looks to throw. Dancing to his left.
There we go. Forcing the fumble.
And it's picked up by the Ravens.
Of course, Bowser got tired.
To the 45-yard line. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
Oh, come on.
Intercepted. My goodness.
That's a dot, and they know it.
And the Bills are going to take over.
Yeah, bro, you are straight family, dog. We got you.
Look down. He was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Facts, hit one of us up. No cap.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I don't know what that was, dog.
4-yard gain, so you
All I know is I saw he was gonna be open, and he had steps on him.
run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule.
But it's all good. I ain't gonna worry about it like that.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. On first down, Allen. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel.
They gonna keep getting hit stick. No cap.
Gets this
It's just gonna happen.
35-yard line. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Allen hit. He
Another fumble.
After one,
Bet he'll learn now, wouldn't he?
on EA Sports. first down. Now here's second down. From the gun, it's Allen. Eluding the pressure right. Airs it out to the corner of the
Thank you.
end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
I don't even know if I left the end zone or not, so I had to leave. I had to leave.
INT at their own 5-yard line.
I ain't giving him no free points.
Trying to get it all back in
Warriors and Mavs. Yup. You going with the Warriors?
Working his way into a
It can go either way for me. I ain't gonna lie.
What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one
It's all
pitch at a
good,
time.
Zool.
In this
That's your
case,
pick.
they
That's your
tried to get it
pick.
back right away, and it didn't work.
I just can't wait for the game tonight.
Offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll start by running the option to the right.
Slide.
And he slides and covers up at
All
the
that's
end.
going to
Is he gonna be able to pick
she
up
keep
decent
behind me as
yardage?
possible. She
9
probably
yards on the
doesn't have
first down.
much
Keeper
of
in
an
second and
appetite
one.
for the
And that
infection.
run there does nothing but juice up the guys
Yeah.
moving the football.
She's going to pull through in the end, dog. She's going to pull through, no cap.
Running it, actually the guy calling plays, you're almost jumping up and down in jubilation, aren't you?
And now you've got options on second down.
And big time options. You might want to think about play action and try and get something cheap right here over the top.
He'll buy
Dog.
some time right. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Dobbins running out of the gun.
Of course, y'all
He's
want to
going to be
block.
met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it was a nice little quick dot real quick, but
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. That's complete.
There we go.
Devin Duvernay. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And this is caught by Watkins.
let's go.
He's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
And that's probably the best way she's her body's repairing itself. So she'll eat and drink whatever she can.
Escaping the pressure right. And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a first down, and he gives himself up there at the end. Two minutes on the clock.
2-minute
Second
warning.
quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of his first half of action. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. They go play action now. Jackson. Flush to his right. And his throw here is incomplete.
I was hoping to get something off of that.
Sometimes we talk about coverage, we're
I just
just
need to get
about
back in
a
field goal
running with
range.
a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Jackson running again.
Yeah, I'm
And this
not
one's
in
gonna
field
go
goal
the wrong
range.
way, losing yardage back
I'm
at
gonna punt
the
the ball.
42. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. Back deep is Micah Hyde.
You got Tunes with the light. What's going on, Tunes?
Continues on into the end
Our
zone.
Tug Brethren is in the chat. Yes, sir.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
Get out.
Not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside.
Yes, sir.
He's
Got
gonna
a
be
minute
stopped right
and time.
at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. He's got him in.
Good stuff.
What's up? And all the way home for the Bills touchdown. I don't think there's
Dang,
any
the truck broke down.
how fast he could run in the open field, but if there were, he silenced those thoughts there. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Yo, what's going on, Rome? My man's Rome with the light.
And it's a
I was so close to
return
breaking
here, so
up
get this up to the
and going
29.
ahead and hitting that end zone with that house call. It's alright. It's alright.
The Raven offense set at the line
Nothing
for
much.
this
I'm
next
feeling
drive.
good today, bro.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time. We'll see how they play this.
Of course,
Playing defensively on
my
first down.
offensive line don't want to cover for me.
And incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Well, this is taken in. It's
Dang it!
complete.
If only he could have broke off that tackle.
26.
That's all he had to do. All he had to do was break off that tackle.
For the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Final adjustments being made for the second half. So with that, we get you back up to Orchard Park and rejoin Brandon and Jar.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. On the return is Duvernay. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tied game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And he's out
Come
of
on,
bounds, able to
trying
take
to
this
get my
one
run game back
to
in
With 8
the
yards
play.
there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be third down at about the length of the football. On third down, Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Stuck on him more than I thought he
So
would be.
Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
How are you gonna step right in front of him when he?
Knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this
Okay.
one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet
Because
another errant throw as a result.
that amount of physics makes sense.
Play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On third down, Jackson.
Dog,
And it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
there's no way.
Turn across midfield and to the 46-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter. 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Throwing now is Allen. That's caught by his team.
Yeah, I know, but it's just crazy how I sit there and I just get three terrible plays in a row, even though they were actually good. You know what I'm saying? Like, 2 whole good passes, a good run, and some more. Next thing you know, I just get hit with something that's not even logically possible. I can't run and try to catch the ball in front of somebody, and that person straight behind me, when I'm literally crouched down on my knees trying to catch the ball, steps right in front of me, like go right through me. There's no way. That's not possible.
Singletary, they'll run for it. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. No dice for Sean McDermott.
What are you doing? Trying to get me
And the Ravens are going to get the football back.
So this
And
game just be
defensively,
tricky
they were
sometimes.
ready for that. A full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Oh, someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise
There we go.
Brown.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion
This
there.
playbook is
Keeps the
mad
sticks moving.
weird. What in the world am I playing
Back-to-back
on?
good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's a give to Dobbins. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
20 yard.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the 1st half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Hey! Ugh.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 33. Play action. It's Jackson. On the move to his left. And he'll go right back to Andrews. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
3rd quarter
So the
ended.
scoring dried up here in the 3rd. Nothing that quarter for either side. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Thank you. I felt another one coming because usually I had to sneeze twice. But
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
it just didn't come out, so I'm alright.
Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, a 13-yard touchdown.
Let's go.
And the Ravens have taken the lead.
Hold on, is my kick alright? Okay, cool.
Tucker able to connect on the extra
What,
point.
did he touch me or
And that
something?
makes the score 14-7. So the extra point good, and the roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff
Great,
inside
now
the
my eyes getting
5-yard
itchy.
line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie.
Great hit stick.
A nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form
Oh, I
tackle
couldn't
right there?
get to him in time.
The ball carrier, and down he goes.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 25.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
RPO.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Look, all any running back wants.
You think your Seahawks gonna do just fine, homie?
Space in order to maneuver, but he also
Who's your
understands
quarterback
how
again?
difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So
What's his
give him
name?
any
I don't
space.
want to get his name wrong, but
It's his job.
isn't it Drew Lock or something? If I did, can you correct me?
On that carry.
Whoa,
Now a deep ball
that should have been a
on
pick,
2nd
low key.
down, but it'll wind up
But only hit my
incomplete.
left hand, so
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. He's going to let it go again. And at the
Yeah, I looked at it too. I knew he was gonna get burned.
So there's the big arm of Josh Allen on display. He can throw it as deep as anybody, and that was an absolute laser.
So it is Drew Lock. Yeah, he's pretty cool, I guess. I mean, I never watched him for real, so
Tie game here in the fourth.
I should be alright still. I agree with you.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
It's gonna be mad different though, you know what I'm saying?
The return is Duvernay. And he'll go down as this drive started at the 25-yard line.
Hey people, don't forget that you can still request to join the gaming group. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a lot of polls, news in the morning, all of that.
The Raven offense set at the line for this.
Come join and have fun with us.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try and grab that lead back. They had to run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Jackson.
What do y'all still do?
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by
What was the play?
Evans, the linebacker. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but
Because I could have sworn
created equally, and that is
Dobbins was supposed to keep going to the right.
game in the fourth quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach made you say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
It was Tyus Bowser that time who made the play.
You
on
said
the
y'all still got
offensive
Jamal
side.
Adams, yeah. Tyler Lockett, yeah. Chris Carson. Yeah, y'all should be alright. Got Kathy Pittenger with the light. Welcome back to Game and always a pleasure having you.
Allen off the play fake.
Pick. Thank you for giving me right. Giving me right back.
Intercepted.
Let's go.
And the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most
That would be y'all speedster
phrases in football.
on
He's
offense.
a ball hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often
That
allows
would
you
be y'all
freedom
speedster.
to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football. And
Y'all
he's
see OG Gant talking to y'all? What y'all waiting for?
Got 3, now here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. 49 yards on the ground for him so far.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W.
Wait,
And
man,
to
to
the
get this
play
play.
clock, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Let's go.
They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Now Jackson.
I wanted to take that shot so bad.
Out of the backfield. So nothing doing there. And that'll make it 2nd and 10.
Love the effort. Love
I
the
wanted to take that
dramatics.
shot.
Getting
It's
the
all
feet
good.
down.
Yo, we got Joel Perez with the up in the chat. What's going on? What's up with you, dog?
Dancer. All for no gain, though.
I was going to say, it's so pretty, and it gets you nothing. Here's take this one down.
Got my man's with the light.
If they get nothing else here on 3rd down, it'd be a 53-yard attempt from this spot. Throwing, Jackson. He's going to let this go for the end zone.
Oh my gosh. All he had to do was come down with it, dog. That's literally all he had to do.
Falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Oh, boy, this sets up for a huge call now on 4th down because you can try the long field goal,
I'll kick the field goal and let it be.
or you can punt and play for overtime. I am so glad, partner, that I don't have to make those those kind of decisions. Let's see what they decide.
Let my defense take care of it then.
Until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter. Sort of get them into the flow of the game, and to come in this
Dang,
late,
tried to hit stick him.
knock it dead over long distance, give him a lot of credit.
Dang, that's crazy, yo. I mean, the Ravens gonna be really good this year, so
They only need a field goal.
let's see what they produce.
Huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your
Okay.
sequence of plays has...
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
But he did all that. He did all that celebrating earlier in the game, though, right?
Another costly turnover, their second of this second half. And earlier when I asked you your keys to the second half, you said, hey, it may be trite, but I think it's
I'm
turnover.
still trying to figure out whose playbook this is. This is the weirdest playbook I've ever came across.
After it, right? So isn't it the most important thing?
But the
It's football. Exactly. They name a game for it. Take care of it.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very
This is
short.
crazy how I'm still, you know what I'm saying? I was not used to this playbook at all. I was still able to come out here.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Bro, I got so scared. I thought he was about to fumble.
On a gain of 3. So
And that's game. GG's.
in this Baltimore victory, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing
I'm
3
surprised he didn't
I
quit.
think what we saw in this one,
Cause I thought he was gonna quit after that last pick he threw. But hold on, y'all. I'm gonna be right back. So go use the bathroom real quick. All right. Yeah, they surprised me too. Cause I thought he was gonna quit on me. still can't get it out of my mind that that man Jimmy Butler really scored 41 points though. All right, let's get it. Jameis Winston. I'm just gonna defend the short pass. See how he plays in the first quarter.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the Inner Harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's the scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the New Orleans Saints. Justin Tucker set to boot this one away. And off we go from M&T. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And they're going to start this
Hit him so hard he did a spin.
up past the 30.
I didn't change the playbooks. Can I ask you,
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first
well,
and 10.
Rome, real quick. Has Karl Anthony Towns even hit a prime yet?
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2
Has Karl Anthony Towns hit his prime?
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber.
Because I feel like he just needs to become a dog. He becomes a dog, he'll be a dog. You know what I'm saying?
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's
Do not
enjoying
change
things so
the
far here
playbooks.
this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
The first down throw for Winston. On the check down, it's Ingram. And he's able to take it across.
But to answer your question, Rome, I would have to go prime DeMarcus
Give him
Cousins.
a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it second
I
down.
don't think he's reached his full potential. In my eyes, I don't think he did. Like, if he just stops complaining and whining and then not even trying to like body people up when they're smaller than him, like he didn't do in the
On the counter, here's Kamara. Able to power
in
through.
the playoffs. If he was to play the opposite like that, because he had a few good sparks, but he just couldn't keep it up. He'll be great. That's the reason why Jimmy Butler left the team in the first place. He said they didn't want to win as much. So much to the point where during practice, Jimmy Butler took the third strings and played up against the starters, and they beat him. They beat the starters. That's when he realized he didn't want to be there.
Opening drive here, they're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this.
You can clearly see where that got Jimmy Butler in the long run.
As methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all this stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
From the red zone now, Winston. Complete. Smith has it. And brought down, but not
He's
before
shaking
they
me
get
up
it
my cleats
inside
right
the
now.
10 to the
Good
7.
grief. How many times am I going to get shook?
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage, but now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football,
Jimmy Butler is great though. You know what I'm
So
saying?
I was going to ask you about that field.
Well, I can't say he's terrible or nothing. Like he's that like to me he's really good.
with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
Like I like him a lot for real. That dude right there,
Try to pound it in.
you know he has that competitive
Just
nature in him.
inside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Kamara trying again. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
I wouldn't say John Morant's gonna be another Kobe. Like, nah, their play styles are too different.
But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Or might you go for it?
But the NBA is in John Morant's hands, Luka's hands,
Winston
Jason Tatum's hands.
toward the end zone.
Um,
It's gonna wind up incomplete.
The dive look that time on defense just flipped
Donovan Mitchell leaves the Jazz. It's in his hands too.
the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
The kick by Lutz is good.
There's only a select few that really have the whole NBA in their hands right now.
Settle for just the field goal.
We got Larry Settle with the what's going on, Larry?
Yard closer,
Where you from and who's your favorite team, homie?
tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he was 11 points for matching Kobe, but he's not the next Kobe or nothing. He's John Morant. For real, John Morant's gonna be John Morant because everybody compares him to Derrick Rose, Allen Iverson, Russell Westbrook.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10.
I mean, John Morant, he's something of his own. For real, John Morant's his own entity. I'm gonna say it like that.
It's a 1st down and more for Doubters. And all the way up to the 45-yard line. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
I don't know. It's up in the air with him. You see him practicing and all that, but it's like he doing between the legs dunks pregame and stuff like that, but he's not in the game. I don't know what's going on right there.
Play action. Now Jackson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And a slap shot
Yeah.
right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Well, not a good omen there.
I didn't
His
even
first
want
throw of the afternoon.
Westbrook on the Wizards.
Fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game.
But he started showing up later in the year.
Coming out of school, he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're going to dominate the line of scrimmage.
He punishing Alvin Kamara.
That one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
He takes like what, 1 or 2 more hit sticks, he's gonna fumble.
Because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Winston. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Johnson. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
On any running play that's called,
Westbrook, man, Westbrook pissed me off this year. Plenty of times. I'm not even a Lakers fan, but just watching him pissed me off. For Lakers fans.
essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its
Like, bro, who's gonna go into an entire 1v4
One of my old teammates called me the other day
and
when
then
he's
go straight to
watching
the
it, and he's like,
basket,
"Man,
post up,
watching an NFL game,
and
it's
then
hard
kick
to
it
keep
right back
the
out? You done
passing
already
game
wasted like 5 seconds of
difficult.
the
Just
shot
when you
clock.
think you get everything covered, here comes a
Then the
backdoor
rest of the team don't even know what's gonna happen.
up the first down.
You have to rely on Malik Monk.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw
You
it
have
away.
LeBron James and then Malik Monk.
Not only
Then
was it
Carmelo
a great
Anthony.
play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only
They ain't had no one else that they could rely on.
Pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Winston. He's got it. Touchdown.
Good touchdowns from this guy.
Traquan Smith. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Saints add on to their lead. Will Lutz on for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
All right, let's go.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard
Definitely wasn't a good
line.
return.
The Baltimore offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive or no? You just
Got Antonio Atkinson with the light. What's going on, Antonio? Join the conversation. How do you feel about Russell Westbrook? And do you think he's washed?
You're going to take care of it, but you have
And
to
do
be
you think
careful.
Zion Williamson will play in the NBA next year?
Because now you can't run any offense at all.
still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Ball up to the
I want to see
35
Zion
now
Williamson
as they
come back.
up on
And I
first
also want to see Jamal Murray come back.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Jackson now. Being chased out left. That ball
You got those feet down. Let's go.
tight end.
What you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson. When you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Jackson going to find his running back here. It's Dobbins. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. They go play action now. Jackson. This is caught. It's
You saying they need to sign and trade Harden?
inside the 15 before they drop it. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55
Wow.
seconds to go until
Okay,
halftime.
so who would you want to trade Harden for? Do you have anybody in mind that you would trade Harden for?
Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got a man, it's caught. For a Ravens touchdown. Patrick Ricard there to make the grab. And the Ravens are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
I'm trying to figure out in my mind who would y'all even trade for?
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Okay, John Racer. Okay, I feel like they have similar plays. I mean, not similar play styles, different play styles. But when it comes to Zion being a bust, why do you think he's a bust?
26.
What makes you think he's a bust? A couple draft picks and a solid shooting guard.
The Saints
Dang, that's all that Westbrook Harden is for real?
and leading 10-7, well, they may just want to get this to
Yeah.
the locker room.
Yeah.
Winston out of
Yeah, Russell Westbrook's washed to you too.
throwing the out route incomplete. It's Johnson. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
So how do you feel about that Lakers team though?
First of their timeouts.
Like, of course we can't forget about what the stupid stuff Russell Westbrook used to do, well, did. But you know, like what else? What about their squad that you didn't like either? Because Anthony Davis kept getting injured, but even when he was on the floor, he wasn't doing much. And then you got Malik Monk, who's really like second or third best player on that team that was actually producing something other than LeBron and Melo.
As they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Winston. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
What's going on, William?
A great effort there.
Join the conversation, William. How you feel about these about the Lakers, or do you think Zion Williamson's a bust, and do you think Russell Westbrook is washed? He hasn't showed me anything. He should stay in college at least 2 years. Well, yeah, he kept getting hurt, and then he gained a lot of weight. But I feel like if he was to come back healthy and in shape, he'll be a problem. My thing is this: I don't know when he will come back. That's the problem for me. But he does need to come back. Westbrook, Lemon, Davis should make the playoffs easy, but they didn't. Oh, you talking about Westbrook, LeBron? They should have, but I mean, Davis kept getting hurt, and then Westbrook kept doing some stupid stuff. So I mean, how much can you truly expect? At that point, all I did was just, you know what I'm saying, I watched to laugh. I watched to laugh and get disappointed. We got Cuz Willard in the building. Willard 84 Gaming. What's going on, Cuz? What do you think about Zion Williamson? Do you think he's going to come back next year? As far as Lakers, they should trade. Except for Davis. What is Davis gonna do? He keeps getting hurt too much, and even when he was on the court, he wasn't producing much.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one, as it's good from 56 yards out. First half in the books. You're watching.
I done heard people say that the Lakers should trade LeBron, get somebody other than him, get him out of there. Basically, they just want to blow up the entire team and just rebuild all over again. Got Mr. 6 foot, 7 foot in the building. What's going on, bro? Is that a house? Oh, it was supposed to be in the house call. Hey, join the conversation. What do you think the Lakers should do? Because I done heard people say they should blow up the entire team and just go ahead and reset the roster. People saying they should just straight up get rid of Westbrook and Westbrook only. They need somebody that they can build the team around and some more. I mean, I just find it funny how the Nets had the old Nets before Kyrie and KD, when they had D'Angelo Russell in them. Those Nets had great chemistry and they were winning. You know what I'm saying? They weren't winning all the time, but you know what I'm saying? They were stacking up. What's going on, 6 foot? Talking about the NBA right now. Dang, I can't even get nothing. I can't even produce nothing on my offense. It's all good. But that's the only. First off, that's the only way Dame Dollar would even come out. He would have to get traded out of Portland in order to get out of Portland. He's not straight up leaving, so they would really have to trade him. Like, they would legitimately have to trade him. That's what I'm saying.
Able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team
And
to
even when Anthony Davis was healthy, he wasn't doing much for the team. You got a healthy Dwight Howard, and he's getting 5 points and 3 rebounds. Then you have DeAndre Jordan sitting on the bench, not doing anything either. I'm just saying, like, bro, what is this team doing? Then you got the Nets. The Nets had a good team that they were building. You know what I'm saying? But then they gonna blow it up for Kyrie and Kevin Durant. And look what that got them. They got Kyrie, KD, Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan at 1.2, Paul Millsap, LaMarcus Aldridge. All those players chasing a ring, and yet they didn't get one. I mean, dang. They got swept in the first round.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time,
yeah.
pick up the first down. So
Well, I'm not gonna say he wants to play for the Bucks, but basically what happened was I saw it on Twitter. You got EA Griffin with the with the sheriff. What's going on, EA? Hey, yo, EA, come on to join this conversation about the Lakers and what they should do this year. Should they trade or anything? Yeah. Oh yeah, the article that you were talking about. Yeah. Basically, I saw it on Twitter because Damian Lillard had said someone had asked him if he had to play with one player to play and win a championship with, who would it be? And he said Giannis. But then I want to say later on that day or something, after the Suns had just lost, he was like, yeah, he was trying. It looked like he was trying to recruit DeAndre Ayton to go to the Portland Trailblazers. And then I saw his reaction that went viral low key when it came to being the 7th pick in the first round. He wasn't happy. Yeah, the Lakers did have a semi-pro team this year. Can't argue with that. I mean, the way they were playing, I mean, dang. The Nets need to fire Steve Nash. He is not a coach. Yeah. For saying that we have used to be players that are now coaches, Steve Kerr and Jason Kidd doing really well. Steve Nash isn't.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
For real.
Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play there on the catch and run.
I don't care what level of football
But
you play.
who should the Nets hire as a coach if they were to fire Steve Nash?
Remember we get in these positions and you just say,
And plus, people keep saying fire Doc Rivers. I mean, I don't think they should fire him. It's just they should trade James Harden. They just need somebody that's actually going to produce. And James Harden is not that guy. He used to be that guy, but he's not.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Maurice Cheeks, okay.
To throw is Winston. It's brought in by Harris. Fighting his way.
Dang, can he fumble?
And the Saints are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because
Yeah, that's a good
you
pick
just
right
can't
there. I
stop
ain't gonna
to
lie.
stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs. And they obviously.
But I just find it funny how the two anticipated teams to make it to the finals, One didn't even make it to the playoffs. One didn't have a chance to make it to the playoffs.
So first
And
and
the
goal,
second one did make the playoffs, but they got swept.
way toward wrapping this one up. Kamara.
I didn't hit Alvin Kamara with what, like 5, 6 hit sticks, and he still hasn't fumbled the ball.
Go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Well, it's apparent the defense understands the situation. They have to keep them out of the end zone here. That's a great start by them. A loss.
I'm tired of seeing teams blow up because they want to build really well first, and then as soon as they see a superstar, they just want to bring in other superstars, and they don't win, and then they just wasted everybody's time.
And just one man in the backfield here. That's Kamara, second and
I
goal.
just don't understand that. I don't like that for real.
He'll get it up the middle. And this time they were waiting.
Yeah, I know.
He'll be knocked down before he can get back.
It's like no matter how many times I didn't actually hit him where he didn't went flying. He looked like he was ready to lose the ball. He still hasn't done it yet. But it's all good. I ain't tripping. And you know a team that I feel like is really gonna be good soon within the next I would say around the next 3 to 4 years. Hopefully 2 though. I feel like the Orlando Magic is gonna be a real good team soon. Cause they just got the #1 lottery pick too. And they got Cole Anthony like last year or something like that.
Winston.
And he's a good playmaker and he can score at will.
And it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A 4-yard pick.
They build around him and the other rookie that they about to bring in, whoever. I feel like in the next few years they're gonna be just fine.
No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to perhaps salt this one away. And
Yeah.
Lance puts this one through.
Orlando's gonna be a problem
And they
soon.
double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So
But, you
now
know,
CD gonna make the
I
road
say
trip a
that
lot more difficult.
to say that the Wizards aren't gonna be a problem right now because,
Or miss because now
well, I'm not gonna say they're not gonna be a problem, but you know, I really wish the team could draft a little bit better. But
you need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to
it is what it
now
is.
give the ball back and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
Don't get me wrong, I love my Wizards, but dang, they really just be letting me down sometimes.
And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw taken in by Watkins here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Honestly, no.
There's a deep ball, end zone.
But I would understand if he wanted to leave because
Chance to come down
the
with it
team
in the
isn't
end
just
zone,
doing what they
but
should be
could not
doing.
hang
So
on.
if Bill wants to go, let him go. Will I be very sad? Yes, I will. I ain't gonna lie, because that's our best player on our team leaving. But I will understand because what production have we had since 2017?
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with
Like
offensively.
2017 was the year that we made it to the second round. We could have made it to the Eastern Conference Finals, but we didn't play our best player. Well, not our best player, but our best defender on a certain player. We could have played Kelly Oubre on Isaiah Thomas. We should have. But Scott Brooks had other plans in mind, which I don't understand because previous games we had it. We had Isaiah Thomas on lock anytime we had Kelly Oubre on him. But I guess 1 + 1 = 4. So
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up
I guess common sense was just way too common.
Jackson
But no, I don't want to trade Beal. I don't. But if we had to trade him and let him go, yes, I would trade him.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down, that they would be looking his way, and they did.
That's only if he wants to leave.
And a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that
Because
one.
I really feel like we could really build a team around him if we were to get the right people around him. I agree with you. I truly agree with you, dog.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
And in my eyes, the way I see it,
They go back to the ground.
it was mainly because of Tommy Shepard. Because John Wall, I had seen the video and everything. Him and Bradley Beal, they were talking to somebody in an interview or whatever. And John Wall was like, yeah, I'm really here. I'm ready to play. I'm excited and some more. Then days later, Tommy Shepard got Wall's name in his mouth talking about a trade for Russell Westbrook. And that's when John Wall said he felt betrayed. And that's what made him want a trade. After that, he was like, yeah, okay, then trade me. Trade me. And that's exactly what they did. And I was pissed. As soon as I saw that we traded for Russell Westbrook, I was pissed. Did Russell Westbrook do good at the end of the year? Yeah, but that was the end of the year. Thank you. And we're going to promote him to be the president now? Are you serious? He couldn't even make the right decision when he was a GM. Why promote him?
That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
Thank you. But now I got to get it back on defense, even though I'm pretty sure he's going to run the ball. But, hey, Alvin Kamara did take like 7 hit sticks this game. Keep that in mind. I hit him with a hit stick. Oh, never mind. He's kneeling. Good call. Good call. Can't get mad at it. GG's to this dude. But nah. We traded Spencer Dinwiddie, which I was low-key upset about, but at the same time, he wasn't producing nothing on the Wizards anyway. He started to produce by the time he went to the Mavericks, though. Him and Bertans. So, I mean, what else could I really say? You know what I'm saying? Like, we got Kristaps Porzingis, somebody that's super injury-prone, and he only gets 6 rebounds, even though he's super tall. Something I don't understand, but I just got to be able to see what he can do. What is he going to do this year? Because we basically got Bradley Beal, Kristaps Porzingis. We have Ish Smith back. That's cool with me. It's just he can throw off the pace of the game sometimes, but it's a good thing and a bad thing. But got my man's D-Mac with the light. What's going on, D-Mac?
Someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to
Join the conversation, D-Mac. Well, what do you think the Wizards should do? Because we already spoke about the Lakers, but if you want to, hey, what's your input on the Lakers, DeAndre? Because I know you're a Lakers fan.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone.
I know you're a Lakers fan, dog.
Catch it off of a tip. Think back to 2015. Didn't we see Green Bay pull that off?
That's what I'm saying. Like, that irritates me because I understand he can score But at the same time, why do as someone that's 7 foot, I really don't want you shooting threes. I'm gonna be honest. I really don't want you shooting threes. I want you by the paint. If you can shoot a three, that's fine. But only shoot the three if you're wide open, or there's no one else in the or we already have another big man in the paint ready to get the rebound. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there like, don't sit there and do that. Let alone he didn't like his role on the Mavericks. Because he was second to Luka. What? So what if you're second to Luka? Play your role. If he would have stuck on the team, he would be where they are right now. But since he's not, look at what he at and look at where he at. Because honestly, I don't care what role I have. As long as I'm contributing to the team to try to make it to the finals, that's all that matters to me. I just don't get it. I can't be 7 foot and not get the rebound. I'm the tallest person on the court, and the ball is high up in the air. I have a huge wingspan. All I have to do is just grab it. That's all I have to do. There are just some things I don't get, dog. Just some things I don't get.
Teams as he'll get him down shy of the 20.
Him and Luka would have been the Batman. They probably, most likely, yeah. And Boban was still on the team before he left, right? If Boban, I can't say his last name, but if Boban was on the team with him and Chris Dapps, that would have been like another Twin Towers. I just don't get it. Egos really be playing a trick sometimes. Egos really matter. Come on, bro. It's wide open. Bro, I hate Madden. Madden just did that to me, dog. That's wide open. My man said, bye-bye to Russ. See you later, Dwight. Carmelo can get the boots. Whoa. Carmelo was producing a little bit. Melo was still producing a little bit. I wouldn't say bye-bye to Melo, but Dwight Howard can definitely go. Because what is Dwight Howard doing getting 5 points and 3 rebounds? And DeAndre Jordan was just there to be a name and a face. That man barely did anything on that court. I'm not getting... Okay. If I'm wide open and I pass the ball, I expect to catch it. I'm not getting no animation to catch the ball.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. On first down.
Honestly, that Lakers team really just, you know, the Lakers team exploded when LeBron joined. In that first year when LeBron was there and AD wasn't there at the time, you know, that team was still kind of bad, but that man LeBron really had a groin injury and was out for like, what, three months? And that was the time when he was doing he was recording the movie Space Jam 2.
And the way that they did it, now look where they are on the field, all right? This is naturally set up for a running play, isn't it? But with his ability to throw the football, his accuracy on this drive, you might want to think about a pass play in this situation.
Interesting. Time to find out.
I mean, for real, I'm gonna be honest. If I know my team sucks and I constantly admit that my team sucks, I'm gonna talk about somebody else's team too. Just like I did with the Lakers. My team sucked this year. They started off really good and then became dookie. So I was able to say, hey, my team sucks, but so does your team. Straight like that. Oh, yeah, but let's talk about the Wizards. Okay, let's talk about the Lakers. Hey, let's talk about the Rockets. That was my whole ordeal. Honestly, this season was as bad as 2010 when we had Nash. Yup. And for real, that team definitely should have went to the finals. Wait, hold on. 2010, y'all, no. Y'all won the finals in 2010. You talking about 2014. Y'all won the finals in 2010. That was when y'all had Lamar Odom and Paul Gasol in them. But 2014, that's when y'all had, no, it was like 2013, 2014. Y'all had Dwight, Kobe, Nash. Y'all definitely should have won. Y'all didn't even make the playoffs, I don't think. That's the shocking part for me. But like, but you can't just add names to a team. You can't just add names to a team and expect them to do well. Clearly, I mean, same thing with the Lakers back in the day. They had Gary Payton, Karl Malone, all them. They were trying to get rings. Gary Payton came out with a ring, I think, due to the 06 Heat. If I'm correct. But it just don't work. I mean, how do you have Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and all of them, and they just getting smacked? Your Clippers suck. Hey, look, your Clippers don't really suck for real. They're not good. I mean, actually, no, I'm not gonna say that. They are a good team. They don't suck. They just didn't play well. They didn't play as well as they should have. I'll say that.
It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray rolling to his left. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for two. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Devin Duvernay.
Thunder got robbed out of a couple rings, you think? But that's the thing, DeAndre. James Harden always had this thing about him where he would disappear during the playoffs. He disappeared in the finals against LeBron and them in 2012. He always disappeared in the playoffs or the finals. Honestly. And plus, he wasn't even a starter. James Harden wasn't a starter. If I wanted to play NBA 2K13 with the Thunder, and I wanted to play with Harden, I would have to make him a starter. Over who was it, Kenyon Martin or Steven Cephalosha? Or whatever his name was, Kevin Cephalosha, Steven Cephalosha. It was something. But I would have to make him a starter. Yeah, okay, he did get a ring with them. Okay. But I mean, dang. If the Thunder gave them the chance to actually be synchronized, and they all had that, you know, I'm gonna play this role, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and they were to all play, like, gel well together as a unit, not as a team, but as a unit. Oh, I feel like they'll be even better. They definitely could have won some rings then. They definitely could have won some rings. Most definitely could have won some rings. Yeah, but as soon as Harden went to the Rockets, he became a prime player. Thunder gave up on him too quick. Russ Harden. Well, that's the thing. He became the prime player because the ball was in his hands, and he became the prime player. But when he became the prime player, they would do really good. And then as soon as the playoffs hit, what happened? What happened to him? Nothing good. What happened to him? Prime example, the 2 years with Chris Paul. Chris Paul would ball out and some more. But due to him being injured and stuff like that at the worst times possible, it went down here from there. But even when he was playing, James Harden, he wasn't doing much. Honestly, he was not doing much. He would just dribble, and then he'll try to step back and shoot, forcing it. What are you forcing? There's nothing to force. You have 8 minutes left. You're down by 13 points. You're going up against the Warriors. All you have to do is play patiently. And he just didn't do that. He choked. 2 years in a row. And the Rockets had a good squad at that point. They had Gerald Green, Chris Paul, Clint Capella, James Harden. PJ Tucker was on that team, I think. Abaya Mute, if I'm saying his name right. They were a really good team. They were a squad. You said you feel bad for Chris Paul? He will never get it. It may look like that right now, but I don't. It depends. It really depends. We're about to hit a new season after this playoffs and finals, and it depends on what rookies start showing up. Who's gonna step up to the plate as a veteran even more? How efficient can they score? How efficiently can they play defense on people? It depends on all that for real. And I've seen those videos. I wanted the Phoenix Suns to win. I like that grit and aggressiveness they had against that team. Like, hey, y'all ain't gonna be all that. But when I saw videos of them dancing and everything after they lost and stuff like that, when they were dancing in the pre-games, I'm like, hold on, where y'all focus at? And Cameron Payne always got something to say. And he barely even scored like that anyway. He relied on floaters so much he couldn't shoot like that.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got.
Facts. And you know, I wasn't trying to hate on the Warriors or nothing. But I really feel like that team could have beat the Warriors. Everybody was saying the Warriors going to beat the Rockets. I'm like, nah, the Rockets should win against the Warriors. I don't see the Rockets losing to the Warriors. But you know what happened? James Harden choked. Chris Paul, he got injured. Gerald Green was doing what he could do. We got Jesse Rue with the follow. Welcome, Jesse. Let's get a welcome Jesse in the Let's get a welcome Jesse in the chat. I can't believe this dude just did that. Oh, you could have scored a lot faster than that, but hey, that's what you want to do, dog. That's fine. He is overrated. Welcome, Jesse. If you want to, join the conversation, dog. Talking about James Harden and we're talking about basketball, period, for real. Say anything you want to say about basketball, NBA. We're just having a great discussion, dog. Tug in the chat, yes sir. But yeah, they really did have a good squad. It just blew me the fact that all that went down. Like, bro, there's literally no way they really just just lost like that.
And some space here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Both teams going back through their game plans, making their final halftime adjustments. And for the call of the second half, we go back up to Baltimore.
Payne is overrated too. I mean, I can't say I can't say he's overrated because I don't think too highly on him anyway. I don't hear people talk highly upon him anyway to call him overrated. If anything, I'll just call him mid. That's probably it, in my opinion. I mean, I'm not going to count his seasons, even though you're kind of right about that. He has like 3 seasons left. And plus, I mean, NBA rosters are always deadly. They're NBA rosters. They are in the NBA for a reason. And plus, the deadlier NBA roster gets, the deadlier the team gets. What I mean by that, I mean they're not going to produce as well, like the Nets and the Lakers. But not every single team is the Nets and the Lakers, so it really depends.
They'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down. They'll try and run forward with Connor. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
Haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully.
See, that's my thing. Yes, I see the evidence behind the NBA being rigged, but I can't say the NBA is truly rigged because there's no magnet inside the basketball that as soon as they shoot and they go to it, the ball gets to the rim, it's gonna automatically go in. You know what I'm saying? Who's gonna shoot the ball on purpose and make it on purpose? A jump shot is 50-50. I can't just openly say the NBA's rigged for real. Unless we got people that's literally cutting the points or shaving points, you know what I'm saying, that's shooting bad shots on purpose or shooting good shots and is purposely missing. It's purposely missing. I can understand that. LeBron already started his GM process. If LeBron becomes a GM, that team is going to be awful. I hate Kyler Murray. Okay. He wants to celebrate and all that stuff. Alright, I got you. I got you.
And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Cliff Kingsbury going to decide here to leave the offense out and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. It's complete. And he finds his way into the end zone.
I mean, you're talking about celebrating on the worst Madden, and you want to go for it. Okay.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation.
Yeah, I know what type of person you are.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make.
Because the teams that LeBron James has orchestrated has been terrible. The only team that he orchestrated that was actually really well, that was actually doing really well, was the daggone. I couldn't pitch the ball. Hey, y'all remind me to never do option plays on Madden again. Please remind me never. Because I swear I was spamming the jump and it just never comes out. Y'all remind me to never do that again. But every single team that LeBron has orchestrated been trash, except for the Cavs in 2016 and the year they won the championship, 2020 Lakers. That's it. The other teams, trash.
I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Rolling to his right. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he's got this down almost.
So if LeBron was to actually be a GM, And plus, LeBron's the same person that wanted Shabazz Napier on the Heat. But then he's going to leave the same year. How you going to say that you wanted Shabazz Napier on the Heat? That's where you wanted him to go. They get him. But then you're going to leave back to Cleveland that same year. We're not going to get 1. We're not going to get 2. We're not going to get 3. We're not going to get 4. We're not going to get 5. Not 6. Not 7. But we are going to get 8. 8 what? Championships? That's what you say you were going to get? Okay. Yeah. 4 years later? 4 or 5 years later? You win 2? You win 2 and then you're going to straight up leave on year 5? Really? Now, I don't know, DeAndre. That's the thing that blows me, too. Jesse said, who do I want to win in the playoffs? Honestly, Jesse, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I really don't want anyone. I can't pick one team over the other between the Eastern Conference and the Western Conference. I honestly just want to see how things is gonna unravel. Cause I love basketball so much that even my own team isn't playing. My own team isn't in the playoffs, of course. Didn't even make the playoffs, the Wizards. But the teams that are playing right now, they're so good to me. I'm just like, dog, I can't pick between the pick between the two on either matchup. I just want to see good basketball in an even better finals.
Situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
DeAndre, that happens. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, I heard about that. My man DeAndre said he wants the Golden State Warriors to win the playoffs. Do you want to see the Warriors win the finals too? See Clay and Curry get their 4th ring? Who do I think will go to the finals? Well, with me and what I saw last night, I can see the Heat going to the finals because the fact that they had Jason Tatum score 21 points in the first half and in halftime roll around, they made such a great adjustment to outboard the Celtics and hold Jason Tatum to only 8 points for the entire second half. I really feel like if they keep playing great defense like that, the Heat is going to go to the finals. Now, I will have to wait and see what happens tonight.
So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
I mean, does this dude want a cookie? Does he want a cookie or something? Couldn't really care less about this game. I love you too, player. I love you too, dog. Have a good day, bro. You celebrate over the worst Madden ever created. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody really worried about you. Oh, world, boy, you tripping? All right. But yeah, I see the Heat going to the finals if they keep playing against the Celtics the way they are. Plus, you're playing with Kyler Murray, somebody that's not even supposed to be faster than Lamar Jackson. I swear, there's a bunch of Bamas on this game. I tell you what. Antonio's saying Warriors and the Celtics. Like I said, I'm gonna have to wait and see what's gonna happen tonight, so I can give not my full. I can't even think of the word. not my okay. I'm not gonna give my full assumption yet, but I will say what I see tonight is what I have to say about tomorrow. I even say it later on tonight, but you know, I have to like rewatch the highlights and see what's going on. I never thought about it like that. Yeah, but the Celtics were still able to play really well. But I don't. But even with Al Horford being, in my opinion, even if Al Horford was there, nothing was stopping Bam Adebayo from blocking everybody on that court.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Connor.
For real. Nothing was stopping Bam Adebayo from playing amazing defense. And Marcus Smart, I'm gonna be honest, he would have been a big factor, yes. But at the same time, the way they were playing defense, they're just a defensive team, dog. It's like the better defensive team wins.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens.
My man Antonio said Warriors and Celtics finals.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. They go play action now. Jackson.
Plus, the Heat already know what's up when it comes to playing in the finals. They played in the finals plenty of times. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm not going to say plenty of times. They played in the finals once, and they already know what that feeling is. Celtics, on the other hand, they've made it super close, but they still haven't done it yet. You know what I'm saying? They still haven't made it to the finals.
Not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
On second down at 4. Murray rolling to his right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone from the 10-yard line.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage.
I'm going to try and go ahead and get this onside kick. If I get this jump, score and get it again and score, that would be really crazy for this dude.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this
Hey,
back.
I ain't tripping. I'm enjoying my time talking to y'all for real. Oh my gosh. I got something. I got something. Hey, remember, he messaged me saying too easy. How much you want to bet he done already sat up in his chair?
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view.
Still trash. Still trash. Bro, you're dope. You're a dope person, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, he's definitely that guy. My man's DeAndre with the 100 stars. I'm still trash, but I'm only down by 5. So what does that call? What does that make you, homie? I'm not even really playing the game as much as I really would. I'm enjoying my chat and you talking big talk. Man, you gotta love people. You do.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it.
Like, you real talk gotta love people.
As you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Murray's going to look to throw this thing.
Thank you.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Wow. 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 I'm trash. I'm trash.
Completely different team here in the second half.
Everybody, remember that. I'm trash.
The starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
Jackson's throw complete here to his
Yes, pull everybody away. Because I'm trash. Remember that. Goofball jabroni. I'm trash. I'm trash. Remember that. Everybody, remember that. I'm trash. I'm trash. Remember that. I'm trash. Remember that. Please, remember that. Write it down. Record it. Do something. I'm trash.
I'll just tell people what happened when they went up 3 scores. I wrote on your paper 2 words, game over, and now I'm eating those words. I was wrong.
A little salt, a little pepper, goes down pretty easily.
I will admit when I make a mistake.
Well, it looked like it was going that way. This is one of those paging Frank Reich moments. I can't believe I just brought that up. Because Frank Reich, at Maryland in college, did it to my Tennessee Volunteers.
Thank you.
There's a big reason why my team lost.
Sounds like you still harbor some pain from that game.
You know, we still got more time to work it out.
He messaged me when it was like, what? Well, yeah, it was 40 to 14.
Daniels on the return.
Sit down.
It's a pretty good return.
Don't get back up until I tell you to. Don't play with me. I don't get people.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at
I'm trash though.
no offense. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where
I'm trash though. Like, if I'm such trash, then why would you allow that to happen? That's the thing that's blowing me like, dog. You talking a whole bunch.
the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Murray has the first down. And
Can we crack him? Can we legitimately he? I don't get it.
Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get
I want to punish him. Like, dog, it's Kyler Murray. He's not gonna hold on to the ball like that.
they show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket.
Thank you. No fumble. No fumble. I spied him myself. That's not a fumble. That's a whole hit stick. He's not like that.
Mark of this 4th quarter. So from the 39 now, they'll come up.
Now he has his X Factor. What?
Murray to throw. They'll roll him out right. And that'll be incomplete.
Once you got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to
Yeah.
run. But this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Back to throw. Murray.
I tried to swat.
It's caught inside the 10.
I tried to swat. Why? Why?
39 yards.
What is the reason of doing that?
Another timeout.
Bro, okay.
As they get it with 16 seconds remaining.
I pressed the swap button and everything. I just couldn't get to it in time. That's what I'm saying.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner.
That's fine.
Here in the closing
That's fine.
stages.
But I'm trash though.
Not going anywhere.
I'm trash though. Like, I made a comeback and everything from 40 to 14. From 40 to 14. That should have been a fumble right there, if we're being honest.
Still have the lead as we get toward the end of the fourth. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
I want to figure out a way to score.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here.
Because I will force this joint to overtime if I need to. I got 14 seconds, 3 timeouts.
Set at the line for this next drive.
I just need
The formula was
to get space.
play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drives, exactly.
That was risky. I ain't gonna lie.
What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly
Where's
easy
that one
last
jump?
time.
Where's that one
They
jump?
can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll
No.
see if it's that easy here. 2nd and 10.
He's gonna put them down. Okay. No, he's gonna bring them up. He's gonna put them up. Okay.
Jackson.
Oh my God, my O line is screwing me over, dog. There's no way they just gonna let him do that.
Just think of what it's going to be because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything.
I was looking at Brown.
You name it.
I was really looking at Brown.
After a catch, just got to be prepared.
That was gonna be a touchdown. And my offensive line, this is okay.
One last shot for Jackson. Now
Come on, come on, come on! You just gonna hang up in the air?
intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And the Cardinals are going to hang
Bro,
on the
the
final.
ball got hung up in the air. I had him beat in everything.
Well, we were on hand.
What's going on, Travis?
An entertaining game.
I had this fool beat in everything. The ball is gonna hang up in the air.
Conceal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on.
I don't even care that I lost. I'm trash though.
The last
I made a 40 to 14 comeback.
and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
Bro, I made a 40 to 14 comeback. That's what I'm saying. Bruh, I swear. And plus, I didn't even have my defense. I didn't have the defense that I run. I got one more in me. One more in me. Bro. See, I had the Baltimore defense. I didn't have Dad's defense. If I had Dad's defense, I would have been playing better defense without Kyler Murray running all over the place. You got the promotion? Congrats, bro. I want to play him again. I ain't gonna lie. I want to play him again. Hopefully I come across him. Hopefully I come across him. Got my man's DeAndre with the 25 stars. It's not him. It's not him. It's all good though. Let's try to end this one with the W.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner heart of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's
You gotta love it when people call you trash and you make a comeback on them. And even though you still lose, it's like I only lost by 3 points. So what does me being trash? Like what does that make you? And if I was to win, if I won that jump, if I was to be trash, doesn't that make you the dirt on my boot or something? Like that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like what would that make you? Facts. Yep. That's my pops, Travis. That's the other guy. Yep, that's the other guy.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Yep, I remember you. Oh, hold on. Okay, dude got some juice on him, I see. All right.
Before he's brought down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their
What play was that?
which helps keep the
Okay.
running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon.
Going against the
It's funny,
Cowboys.
we go back to our pregame meeting with Amari Cooper, and we mentioned, what if they play man coverage against you? He almost seemed offended by it, didn't he?
I'll beat it. That's basically what he
Nah,
said.
bro, you good.
I mean, the best receivers we've ever talked to and covered.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him that you said thank you to my dad and my uncle. I got you.
If they feel like if they can't just beat one defender, then they're not very good.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, Prescott.
Oh, that's picked off. Never mind.
Incomplete. I couldn't hang on to it in the end zone.
Hey man, look, you're goated. Wanna know why? Because everybody in this chat is goated. Everybody that comes around here is goated. Because we appreciate y'all to the fullest. Y'all always showing love and support. We love y'all for that. Us. I tried to get that SWAT. I tried to get that SWAT. It's all good.
Have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Oh, there's going to be a
Oh,
little
wrong
bit of
formation.
regret there because they certainly had the chance to get off the field here, just giving up a field goal attempt. But they couldn't get that stop on 3rd down. Now they have to hunker down because guess what? That drive continues.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers,
Oh,
keeping their
it's getting
eyes
so
in the
low.
right spot. He had that eye down the entire
Yes,
time.
sir.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place.
Hits it.
You're right about that one. He
Send him
correctly
flying.
figured that one out and made a really nice play. And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott punching it in from a yard away. And the Cowboys are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Bruh. I read that in Denzel's voice, bruh. You wild, bro. You're wild.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 18. Throwing to start the drive. Jackson. Flush to his right. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff.
Come on,
was,
72.
they give up some points in this game, so
Come
try and
on,
get
bro.
us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is
All I
our
need you
chance
to do is
respond
pick up the
to that
block
first
for me.
touchdown
That's
giving
it.
up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They go play action with Jackson. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins.
Come on.
He's got her own.
Ah.
They do finally
If
get
only he was just a little bit quicker. That's it. Just a little bit quicker. I ain't tripping.
a big play there on the catch and run. And that one there was just a drag route to Watkins.
And that should be one of his best routes because I like his toughness going across the middle. I also love his ability to regulate his speed and really get in sync with his quarterback. And then after he catches it, look out. That's when he's really dangerous.
And they'll let the quarterback keep
I thought he was going to keep moving, but he stopped.
He went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
That was the latest reaction time
By the
on
defense,
my end.
sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Play action. It's Jackson.
No!
And that is incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities.
I pressed the wrong button, thinking that he had another route.
Forcing an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Jackson. And this is caught by Watkins.
I pressed the wrong button, thinking he had another route. That's why I pressed it.
They're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run on 1st down.
I'll just go right through that gap. Man.
Down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson.
Let's go.
And he is into the end zone.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter.
Alright, let's get in on defense now.
Each
I don't like
team's
how
had
you
it.
scored
Each team is
so
scoring
easily.
7-7 here as the kick's away. Now it's Wilson. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It's his punch counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, get to a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them?
Queen was ready to get to him too.
Let's see what they come up with.
I don't know if y'all saw that or not, but he was ready to get to him.
Pressure.
I love
We'll
it.
see if they dial it up this drive. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Left side to lane. And he's gonna
He ain't have to shake me like that now.
brought down at the 44-yard line.
I got something for that.
This is a nice job of just taking what the defense is going to give you on 3rd down. You're not looking for a big play downfield. You just want to find something that can get you past the marker. They found it and were able to keep the drive moving.
On play action, Prescott.
Oh!
Cooper with a nice grab. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
That is one heck of a catch right there. Got his eye on it the whole way. And able to make the grab one-handed.
Oh, the
Very
movie
nicely
quote.
done, and for a nice chunk of yardage, too.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
I got you, Grandma. I got you.
We remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman.
No.
Run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of
I'm gonna start hit sticking a lot more instead of just doing conservative tackles.
That play
Cause
wasn't
I want to
quite
send
as
people
big as the play
flying.
that preceded
I want the ball to fly out their hands.
like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
From the 24, Prescott.
Oh, let's go.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And the Ravens will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45.
Now this is my opportunity to you know what I'm saying, score. I don't even know if who got the ball first. I can't remember. Oh, pancakes. Pancakes and ankles.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar.
Certainly fell into the latter category, and that deserves a couple exclamation points.
And this is a point defensively where you're just looking hard and saying, what was that? What just happened? You're looking at your teammates, they're looking at you. And let's face it, your defensive coordinator, he's not going to tip his cap to him. That's not how football works. But he probably should have after that run. That was absolutely sensational.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The return man, Wilson.
Dang it.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive
Oh.
down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them,
I just think we doing spin moves like that.
because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that doesn't
Does Ezekiel Elliott still be doing spin moves like that?
finish things off. That's the only way you can get
I appreciate that. I kind of didn't. You know what I'm saying? My intention was to hit stick him.
Down carry by Allen.
That man got up. Hold on.
Oh, he's got a little daylight.
How do I run right past him?
To the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Dang, I really ran right past on me now.
With his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the
It's all good. We'll come back and score again.
Zerline good with a PAT. And we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25.
Oh, nah.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to
Let
get
me come right back down.
With a little under a
Score
minute to
again.
play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here. Maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission.
Come on, bro. Why is the ball trajectory so bad in this game?
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement.
That's supposed to be right to Andrews,
The receiver
like
down. That
above him, not straight
able to knock
towards
that one away.
him.
On 2nd and 10, Jackson. And this one too.
All right, what is my offensive line doing now?
At the outset of this drive, they forced a couple
What is my offensive line
bring
doing?
up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he'll
I'll go with the fourth
protect
down.
himself at the end here as he winds up getting
I'll call
the
timeout too.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And how about
Let me see
this one
something.
now? In their own territory, a gutsy call.
I'm looking at Duvernay.
On 4th and a yard.
Never mind, I'm not.
For it with Jackson, eluding the
I'll run
pressure.
it again.
They find some open
Run out of
field.
bounds. Oh, I didn't want to get touched when I was running out of bounds, but it's all right.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there.
Go
After about the
smash.
3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it.
Have
And he
Watkins cut the
slides
slant.
down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll throw on 1st down with
No!
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world.
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives him a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over.
I don't know how he got to me so fast, but he did.
Jackson gonna run again. And he's gonna get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. On the run. Just go deep right side. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points
I'll keep the
right
field
in his
goal.
hands, but could not hang on.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that.
This is what I need you to do since you're on Twitch. Just become a follower, homie, and add me through GANTT Gaming. That's my gamer tag, GANTT Gaming, homie. Just become a follower first, and you'll play me.
Charles and I return after the break.
Both teams going back through their game plans, making their final halftime adjustments. And for the call of the second half, we go back up to Baltimore.
I should be getting the ball back though. Okay, I am. So I'm glad I took that field goal. Anyways. Oh nah. Keep it in.
Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25.
Alright. Rome 2 Raw, you're on the list, homie. I got you next game. You on Xbox next gen, right?
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Play action. Now Jackson. Wide open is Watkins.
Let's go.
He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big connection on that one. 36 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now. 1st and 10. On 1st down, Dobbins. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play.
Truck him. Let's go.
And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 14. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Oh, couldn't truck him.
A short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only
That's
a yard
fine.
on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain, but I wouldn't have been.
Cut right on through. Let's go. 2-possession game now.
Touchdown run. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
But yeah, Rome, going ahead to
Take a 10-point lead.
add my gamer tag, GANTT Gaming. Same thing as the stream, homie.
Following the touchdown. Now it's Wilson.
We got King Tega Gaming. What's going on? Thank you for that light, homie.
It's the 3rd quarter.
Ooh.
They're down on the scoreboard.
What do I feel
No
like?
one wants to hit
Alright.
the panic button
Alright,
just
this
yet.
thing.
Points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a
Ezekiel
little
Elliott
bit,
wants to
because
get tape right now. He ain't going down.
bring it out and run the risk of
Dre Day.
substantially.
I haven't listened to that song in a minute. I ain't gonna lie.
Because pressing, that'll lead
But
you
thank you for that light, man. Thank you for the light.
2nd and 8.
Nah, I'm only up by 10 points. I ain't really beating him that bad or nothing.
Again, it's Elliott. And across midfield he goes into
I'm only up by 2 possessions. I can't say I'm beating him bad.
rushing for him now with a couple of touchdowns.
Because I already know this game can immediately turn its tables real fast.
Yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Prescott on 3rd and 2.
That was a great route. Great route.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still
Oh, yeah, I know. I still got this. Ain't no doubt in my mind that I don't got it.
in pregame warm-up.
I just gotta play careful though.
Remember that when we go to practices, we see that after
I can get him to waste the next 35 seconds. Yeah, I'll be perfectly fine.
They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
and they build that trust, and that's why they're
Oh,
able to find
never
it
mind.
in the step of the
Oh, I couldn't get the pick.
Throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds
I'm
up
all
incomplete.
fine
It's
now.
been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical
all
one.
good. I
It's
ain't
been this
tripping.
defense. And here's another example on that last play.
We're in Baltimore. Third quarter action. 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds.
Oh, it was out of bounds?
So it's
That's
incomplete.
fine by me.
I know for us it's fun,
I'll take it.
and it's not so much fun for the rookie receivers when we see them coming into the league and we're good training camps. You see them working on getting 2 feet down instead of
I know he ain't gonna run it, so.
the best ones train in college trying to get 2 down instead of 1, so the transition's a little bit less. In this case, though, wasn't able to complete it anyway.
Wide open. Amari Cooper.
You gotta get in range when that happens, dog. Gotta get in range. Trying to blindside fumble somebody. We got D-Hoop Family Gaming with the light coming from both of his pages.
We'll return with more after this.
What's going on, D-Hoop?
NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Well, you watched that playoff game last night, dog? If you did, how you feel about it? There we go. Put your whole body in that man's chest.
He stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an
And who you got for later on tonight? You got the Warriors or the Mavericks?
But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged
You say you
across
cooling?
each zone, you see
Glad to
him
hear that, homie.
communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender.
Oh, you didn't watch it?
Ended up making a nice play, even though it was
Dang.
complete.
That man Jimmy Butler scored like 41 points. Yeah, that's not, I think he scored 41. Yeah. There should be, but I'm not really timing the hit sticks correctly. If I were to be timing them correctly, it would happen. But
Incomplete pass.
I'm not necessarily tripping on this.
Indeed gonna go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Desperation time.
Got it.
Prescott on 4th.
Well, I stopped it. That's all I know. I stopped it. I would have loved to get that pick, but I got something off of it.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth
So I'm gonna assume that you're gonna pick your home team now.
Fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line is really hunkered down and established themselves.
Well, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders. We'll lead the way.
Hey, if I were you, I'll be going for my home team though. You know what I'm saying? That's the home team, homie.
Big fellas have a little vision and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. That gets us to the other side.
Oh, that's right. I shouldn't be running options in this game.
Big play that time through the air. 31 yards.
I can run RPOs though.
Caught by Brown out wide. 7 yards yards the pickup there.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football.
The man has arrived.
Slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option.
All right, Rome 2 Raw. We're going to have to play later on tonight, homie.
Right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know
OG Gant about to pull up and have an event go on.
Actually, I'm gonna leave you there until I get out the shower.
Time to shine.
So what time will the event go then?
It's supposed to start after he get
Right back
his
to Dobbins
stuff
on first.
comfortable and whatnot.
Work this forward
All right.
for about
So okay, then we're good then. Rome 2 Raw.
No, I mean you gonna finish this one.
second and 7.
Well, yeah. And if he come through, just holler at him. Just tell him you gotta try to,
You guys just don't want to interfere with the time, though.
Yeah, because that might run long.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if I'm gonna finish this in the next game. I don't know when you're gonna be out the shower, nor do I know when he's gonna pop up. But I don't want to be sitting on the stream with no entertainment.
Right. What's going on with y'all? Since y'all can hear me, you just can't see me.
Dobbins just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Man, this game over.
Another run here with Dobbins. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Now the Cowboys
I'm
get
about to run
the
up the
first
score
of
on
their
him.
timeout. As the clock
Let me start
shows
doing this
50
kick it
seconds to play.
Did he go timeout?
Number 4.
Yeah.
Well,
An option handoff here to Dobbins. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash, this from 33. And Tucker's kick right there, it's good. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt,
yeah, I know.
touchdown probably would have been the final nail.
Got y'all in my prayers, big dog.
But it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
That was a great mistake right there.
Good shape up past the 30.
You good?
About set for
Got
this
my
next
dog
drive,
D
but the
Hop,
Cowboys
D
offense,
Hoop in the building. That's that Tug family right there.
they were moving the ball. And then all
What's
of a
going
sudden it
on
just
with
stalled
you?
out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 down, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Go down.
Nope.
Well, he will bring this back.
Is that a foul game?
Nah.
Touchdown.
Definitely not.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And they turn the pick 6 into a pick 8 with a 2-point conversion.
I love how you upset. That is outstanding.
D Hoop,
right there.
what state you in, brother?
Big switch in how this
Because I know you be on sometimes when I go to work, but you be playing 2K.
A fairly short
And that's hard for me to follow listening. So I get up at 1:15 in the morning.
Good here right at the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here?
Oh, okay. That explains it then.
because now
How you
is
get the
not
ball
going to
back?
erase what's happened during the game. So
What,
after
the
it's
onside
over,
kick?
go to the film,
No.
find out where the game
Oh,
was
that
I
was
intercepted.
But this is
yeah?
not a situation
Just take
now
a
where you're
minute.
gonna make up for
No,
anything.
Dad, I'm not the Cowboys.
Oh, my bad. You can tell I'm tired.
Yeah, I know. You're very tired.
On 2nd down.
Dude, normally I'm off at 1:30.
Yeah, I know.
5 before he's brought down. So the final
I
seconds
ate
tick
them
away
hours
in
up.
this Baltimore
After 8 hours tomorrow, it's straight overtime. And I got that long Friday coming up. That truck might not go over 55 miles per hour.
They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they
Are
thought
you ever going to make it back? No.
what a second half the adjustment.
All right, Rome, you ready?
Now, if Rich jumps up and he's ready, we will stop the game.
All right.
Let nobody take it personal. But I got to answer nature. Then I got to take a shot.
Rome 2 Raw. My man's coming through on Twitch. You ready? He ain't even add me through the gamer tag or nothing. Give him another 20 seconds. Because if he's not ready, I'm going to play a ranked jump. And if Rich come by, yeah. Rome 2 Raw. I guess he's not here. Alright, running a rank jump then. Alright. Oh, what time does the Warriors play tonight? They play at 9 o'clock. Okay. That's a whole bet. Come on. Come on, let me get that rank jump. Come on. Come on, I know Madden don't be this dry. Thank you. We're going up against the Commanders. Well, for right now, the Washington football team. But, you know, the Commanders. Come on, hopefully y'all will smash up these reactions. And don't forget that we have a gaming group where we will be doing polls. You'll be hearing news from us. We'll be having more events to talk about. I know football's around the corner. We still got the playoffs tonight and every other day. Then we have the finals every other day too. So yeah, we're gonna be lit in that gaming group. We are accepting all requests, and then we also have a PlayStation 5 giveaway at the end of the month of May. Become the top star center at the end of the month, and you will get the PlayStation 5. All right, let's go ahead and get it. I know. I could have sworn Washington last year had a really good defense. especially a defensive line too. But he's shifting them all the way to the right. That gives me space on the left.
For the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Wow.
Calling no gain on the game. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out
What
of
type of
bounds.
Wi-Fi? Oh, nah.
Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Yeah, I bet the ball is late getting there. Did you not just see what happened?
And we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of
Team wildin'.
It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
Then I'm gonna drop it. I'm just gonna punt it. I'm just gonna punt it.
Time there, and now
Wow, I mean, I have wide open space on the left side. That.
to punt it away.
Stop.
DeAndre Carter back deep.
I go to pass the ball, and then I lag mad hard. Well,
Fielded at the 30.
I wasn't the person to lag, but
It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and it will be Washington football now with a first and 10.
I'm chilling. I'm not tripping. All right.
Here on the first down run, and that'll make it second and 6.
Dang.
So the offense is going to go back to home and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel
I need my
okay
offensive
because
line
you
to
just let it turn into a bigger run.
run a muck up on him.
Shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he'll
My
be
defense
brought
really
down
gonna
at
have to
the
be on him
48-yard line.
for real.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence building run. Love the execution.
What's that dude's name? Something other Gibson. I can't remember his name.
On first and 10, Fitzpatrick. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas.
Oh my God, who is he?
Corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
That man just straight up tucked his shoulder and hit two of my people with no hesitation, no flinching. I missed the first hit stick too because I was out of range. It's kind of hard taking that angle to get in the hit stick like a blind side. It's all good though.
Throwing on
Yeah.
second and 3, Fitzpatrick. This is caught. It's Brown. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside.
He moving though. I ain't gonna lie, he moving up this field.
They'll try to run with Gibson. And he takes it in.
Great offense.
Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson. A 3-yard touchdown run. And Washington has taken a first quarter lead. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Come on. You might want to catch that. Nope.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust
Get off me.
with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt, they're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Play action. It's Jackson. Steps away. And this is going to be...
Please tell me the foul isn't, the penalty ain't on me.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
All right. I'll take it. Straight to the chin.
They'll
Straight.
go option to the short side. That's going to go.
He
as
trips
well,
up.
so
I don't even
forward,
go
it'll be second down.
straight ahead
But
towards
sometimes that
him.
option can get bogged down before the
I get
gears
tripped up
really
from
even
it
get
too.
into motion, and
That's
I
fine.
think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest when the guy with that type of speed,
I
you do so.
am
Send him
struggling
deep,
to
drop
get
those
stuff
mare under
going
it,
right
and
now.
hope you connect
It's not even funny.
downfield. On that play, they run successful.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A big connection on that one. 33 yards. Jackson on first down.
Let's go. Got something going.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar.
From tying the football game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. That will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it.
I gotta stop being so trigger happy with that hit stick. Just gotta get in range first and then do it.
All tied after one. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you
Whoa.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown.
Good touchdown. That was a good touchdown.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet.
Somebody was supposed to be up there, but
And that was something special.
there was nothing.
Boy, was
That's
he
fine.
moving.
This will probably be my last one because I am
Extra point
starving
by
now.
Sly is up and good, and that
Give
makes
me
the
some
score
meat after
14-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Come on. Come right down. Come right back down this field.
And
We're
that
gonna
one
score.
will bounce out of the back of the end
Try to
zone,
hold
so
him
we
from
will
scoring.
start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail a one-score
Definitely
deficit,
gonna
14-7 as they come up first and 10. Now Jackson taps his forward jet sweep.
Alright.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
They go play action with Jackson. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And they'll get this well past midfield
Do it
before
all
they
over
stop
again.
just before the 35.
Do something different.
A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. On first and 10, it's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews.
Let's
He's
go.
out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big
We're
in
trying
terms
to
of
do this to
running
Sammy
through the
Watkins.
catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Now Jackson taps his forward jet sweep, and he'll fight his way
Got a
down
yard off
inside
there.
the
I'm
10
not
to the
tripping.
9-yard
I
line.
like that.
A nice play design there with the touchdown.
So tempted to run that option,
but
but
bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a
Not
nice
trying to
job
deal
scouting,
with
didn't they?
it.
Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked
That
on it
option
all
will be
week in
lethal
practice.
too.
They drilled on the
I'm
play,
afraid it
then they
won't
drilled it.
register.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
How is he able to go past me and then tackle me from the side? If he's already behind me.
Out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run it, try and keep the defense
That's fine,
honest.
that's
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit.
This should be a touchdown right here.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
Like I said, let's go.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar.
Tucker with the extra point, and we one away. Now it's Patterson. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. See if the defense,
Trying to get hit sticks, man. Trying to.
Thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A huge play there for Washington.
You see that?
It's pretty
That's
safe
the
to say
problem.
that initially
It's too much of
they
this
had to be
and not
thinking
enough
about trying to
man.
get into field goal
And I
range.
really start to
But
wonder
after
if you
that shot
understand
right
what you
there,
really do
they've
when
got to
you
be
play
thinking
those.
bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great. Let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a
I've
field
been
goal.
running a lot
Looks like they
more
can try to
man
hit
to
Bader.
man.
And inside
Back
the
to a
20
big
before
half,
he's
so.
brought down.
Look at that cover two. One good time and that
Just
just
go
happened.
right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all. Challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense
Yeah,
won
that's
the
what
job.
happens though. You go to the well too much in here, it will eventually get dry. So he is right.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can tackle, as he did there.
On second down, a run with Gibson.
Right into my line. That's
Met
perfect.
in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Washington now
I really
gonna
gotta
use
stop
the
him
first
from
of their 3
scoring.
timeouts. As it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12.
Twat. Thank you.
But it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed
He was trying to
collision
make
that
this
drove
dude
that
swat. He wasn't trying to.
And they take a 17-14 lead. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
Not
way.
the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And we'll see how aggressive they want to be in these final stages before the half.
Let's go.
To Dobbins.
Come on, Dobbins. Run just a little bit faster. Let's go. Simple.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar.
He'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big connection.
How and why did he just get burnt like that, though?
Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays.
Come on,
John,
dog.
not so
You
well done
don't.
Yeah,
You
they talk
shouldn't be
about it
getting
all the
burnt
time.
like
A
that.
lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. Fitzpatrick. He's going deep for Brown. And this is taken in for
Wow.
a Washington touchdown. De'Ami Brown in the final seconds
I'm
of the
playing
first
man to
half.
man, and that's
Washington
happening.
has
You got
retaken
Des
the lead.
Morrow in the chat with the light. What's going on, Des? Trying to catch these dubs with this dude. I don't know how, but
It's up and good, and that gives them a 3-point
I'm trying to figure out who was his assignment.
So with 3 seconds remaining,
Yo, my man's David is in the chat. What's going on, David?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And
All right.
get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting.
I pressed the wrong jump. If I knew he kept going to the deep ball, why didn't I play the deep pass? That's all me. If only I could get him to reach.
He'll get this one
And
all
strip
the way
it.
up to about the 35-yard line.
I know he's probably gonna run the ball.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinator
Nope.
is probably scratching their heads.
He wasn't gonna fully block on that.
Crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. 2nd and 9. Gibson again.
Good stuff.
Muster a yard here to the 38.
Let's try to stop his run game as much as possible.
Defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
So now at 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look. 6 DBs. From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. Lines up and lets it
Slot.
go for Samuel. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
What else? What are you about to do? I know he has other plays because he was using other plays.
So it looks like
That's
the
my
offense
thing.
is
How are you
going
gonna use one play for the rest of the time?
7.
I understand it's your money play, but you gotta have multiple money plays or something.
They're indeed going. It's Fitzpatrick taking a shot for Samuel. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Great pancakes, great blocks.
And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession.
Got to stop. Let's go.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've got to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Jackson going to get this.
Now what happened now? Please tell me it's not on my team. Of course.
Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch
Yep.
out for, and that time it costs them.
They be finding ways. They be finding ways.
Play action. Now Jackson.
Dang it.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St. Just.
That's a pick six too.
And he will bring this one
Yeah.
back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about
It's all on me.
opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity
fine.
is never
That's
regained.
fine.
Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford just
Bro, what is that?
All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last that didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
To throw again on second down. Jackson escaping the pressure right. He's going deep for Brown.
Let's go.
And that's caught inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw
Get off me.
to Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. And that's good for
Yeah, that's a
pickup
range
of
jump.
10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Here's a give to Dobbins. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no
Wow.
gain on the play, so it was
All
looking
because I
good,
couldn't
but
pick a
nothing
side.
there. Now it's 3rd down and inches.
All because I couldn't pick a side.
They'll try and run for the first with Edwards.
Muscle damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? The ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Here's Edwards. And he'll get
Patrick, what are you doing, bro? He was right in front of you. All you had to do was run up and block him.
Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
That's literally it.
And now Jackson will look to throw it.
Nope.
Trying for Brown. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
He wasn't even playing him tightly or nothing.
So there was on offense.
He wasn't playing him tightly or nothing, so I don't even understand why I even threw that.
And we know it was ill-advised. But
That's
that was
tough, y'all.
not
That's
gonna help
tough.
him get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even
I
tougher.
wasted that possession some kind of bad.
The Washington offense. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them.
Wow.
Melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Fights loose.
Mm.
It's a 1st down and more for Gibson. 75 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They had
He
a
getting
chance
all
to
my
open
ankles,
his
I ain't
yards,
gonna
but he
lie.
was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense. Able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
On play action, Fitzpatrick lines up and lets it go for Samuel. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Ravens are right back in this football game. Now with that interception, you
I
feel
can't
like we
waste
got a
this
ball game
possession like I
again.
wasted
It's a
last
score
possession.
contest and still time left here in the fourth.
What's going on,
In the old
Tanucci?
days,
I mean,
not too long
Tunchi,
ago
that's right,
either.
Tunchi.
Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense.
Man, I would, but thing is, I don't know what time Dad and Rich about to be busy for real. And I know if we were to play and Rich was to come by, we would have to stop our game. But I can get you later on tonight, though.
Better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Jackson's throw complete here to his receiver Brown.
I can most definitely get you later on tonight.
Across the 45.
Bet you're my first game later on tonight, man. As long as you're nearby, I got you.
Here's 1st and 10. Jackson. Forced out to his left. Finding room inside the 40.
Live.
Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing that it was time to exit the pocket and go.
A big play that time through the air. 32 yards.
You can feel the effort all the way up here. He tried his best to get there. Didn't quite make it, but down around the 2-3 yard line, you gotta love the effort, and especially the big play that gave his offense a great opportunity.
Edwards.
Definitely didn't want to hype up the crowd or nothing. I was just trying to run the play.
Back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
I didn't call you. Anything going on?
No, not yet.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Touchdown.
All right. We still in it. We still in it, of course.
Touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Tucker
All
able
right.
to connect on the extra
He's
point.
down by 3.
Now things get a bit more
You can
interesting.
force it. If you can force him to turn the ball back over, you should be able to win the game.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And able to get this out to the 25.
In my opinion, I got Triple H over Brock Lesnar. I want to know your opinion, sir.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the
I mean,
interception.
I'm a Triple H fan and all, but I ain't no liar either.
That does not surprise me at all.
I mean, Brock,
I'm actually chirping Chase
Brock
on the
is
other side
Brock.
of the ball, said, hey, we picked off the last one. What you gonna do about it now? So when you do throw the football,
I remember that video of you. No, it was Uncle Nate doing the Brock show years ago. Remember? Yeah, I remember that. John.
Separating
Yeah.
these two sides
Y'all some
with
big
2
Brock
minutes
Lesnar
left to go
fans.
in the fourth. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Honestly, he going Triple H. I feel that, Ron. I feel that.
On second and a yard, Fitzpatrick. Got a man, it's Brown. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
these guys certainly are not hiding what their
Yeah, he most definitely did, though.
showing it. They're definitely not gonna sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
And at least gonna hold him to a field
Not
goal.
totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Fitzpatrick going to give to Gibson. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a
He was
huge
throwing
hole there for
everybody
him to
off him
operate.
today.
Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. 91 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
He's going for the deep ball. I know he is.
So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Once more, Gibson. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Ain't no way in hell I come up with
So
3
3rd
more.
and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've
Yeah,
got
nobody
6
wants.
DBs out there.
You think you know, but when you last said that, what did he do? He ran the ball.
Here's Fitzpatrick. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
He said, well, won't say he ready to get next year. He wants to smoke.
Essentially every blade of
to give him all the smoke he can handle, too. See, Rome been sitting back for a long time watching. And I've been knowing that a lot of people been doing that. So when they come out expecting to see the same thing they've been seeing, they're going to see something completely different.
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field,
Why do you think I stopped using my offense and started using running gun and West Coast and all that? See, you always got to keep them guessing. You remember, people sit here and watch us, then they want to play us. Then you can't get mad when you pretty much know that they think they know what's coming. You have to change it up.
They're down here in a one-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
it's really not, because this amount of
Strangest type of passing.
Number one, I don't know why the hell you throwing in the double coverage. Time was on your side. That was double coverage. You had that guy wide open, and Brown wide open. That's on you.
I never said that was the game, now did I?
I'm just saying, period.
I knew that was on me.
Why you were throwing double coverage that pressed on the first play? I don't know. Maybe a third down and long or something like that.
Because I felt like I felt like I could get it because I just thought he was going to be coming right back down. But then I threw a bullet pass by mistake. That's why I said that was the weirdest pass I could ever throw.
You in the 40 now. Yeah, there was no point in he could just let the game in.
The second of their timeouts as they stop
I mean,
it
now
just
he
under
just-
40 seconds to go in the game.
We'll see what happens.
On second down, it's Gibson. And across midfield.
Now you can just kick it in and walk away. But he probably won't. He'll run the ball, figuring that he'll be safe, or he'll try to
As
pass.
the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
He just don't need how it is.
They'll run with Gibson. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck
He
the
said,
life right out of this
he's,
crowd.
really, he got it up there
Types of
anyway.
carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe.
I'm going to ask him tomorrow morning, too.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football.
I'm going to make you break your controller.
That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this is going to be intercepted.
Just get the
Picked
blocks.
off by Deshaun Elliott. And the
He
Ravens
like to have everybody with pictures.
in this football game. But Charles, a
All
one-score
right.
game.
You want to take
Down
over
to
or
the
we
end,
going to take a
win.
break?
They had one final play in that one-score game. We all knew what was coming. The Hail Mary, they just couldn't get it done.
Wasn't exactly complicated, was it? We all knew, as you said, and
Getting richer now. Your opponent's here.
All right.
Well, what's up with y'all? We got Dez Mar coming through with the like 21 minutes ago. Let me see. We've been on for a little over 3.5. What's up, D? We got yeah, that's him, bro. That's him. Tired as a mug. Over 12 hours today. Y'all know I get off around 1 o'clock on Wednesdays. Just got off not too long ago. Just walked in the door. Me and Rich about to do something. It's gonna be touch and go on the stream for like the next 15, 20 minutes. Actually, longer than that. So I got something. You got your MUT team up to a 94. That's what's up, D. Excuse me. Thank you. Tomorrow's gonna be a good day. Yeah, y'all. I think I might end the stream because me and Rich are gonna have to go over things first. And I don't want to sit here and not entertain y'all because I don't want to start a game knowing that I gotta stop. We're gonna have to go over a few things. So listen, on behalf of Jay, we appreciate each and every one of y'all for coming through. Not just on behalf of Jay, but you know what I mean. Jay was sitting here 95% of the time. You know, we can't do this without y'all. Y'all make it happen. At the end of the day, we can't really do it without y'all. I especially appreciate y'all to keep the comments going, to keep the chat moving. You know, y'all ain't just sitting here. Y'all are embracing and keeping us moving. For the people in the back that lurk, hey, hi. We ain't gonna bite you. So we'll see y'all in the